Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the point of sale system dashboard. So before you can access the point of sale system dashboard, you need to have a POS user account. So this you can create from your store admin panel. So once the user account has been created, you will now proceed to log in using the details. So for this example, I've already created my own user account. So I'm going to proceed now to log in with my user account. So to do that, I go ahead and enter the username. So to enter the username, we navigate to the username box, as you can see there. So we go ahead and enter the username. So I add my username as cashier. And then I enter the password. So I log in. All right. So now we've logged into the POS system dashboard. So you can see that we have different sections. So for the first section, you can see we have the product list section, as you can see there. Then we have the main menu section. As you can see, we have the category section. And then we have the shopping cart section. So basically, what we can do with the point of sale system dashboard is to process users' orders. So the next thing we have to do now is we are going to create a test order. So to do that, we select a product. So we select from any of the products there. So for this example, we select product we select product 1, right? And see it has been added to the shopping cart. And then you see that the price also has been added. So the next we select product 2. All right. So you see that the 2 products have been added to the cart. So note that we can adjust the quantity of the products by entering the amount we want into the box there. So for this example, we change the quantity to 2. We can also update the quantity using the buttons. You have the plus and the minus button. So as we update the quantity, you notice that the subtotal and total of the order is also being adjusted automatically. We can also add delivery. If we offer delivery service, we can select this option. So once we tick this option, we can proceed to add the delivery fee. So for this example, we add 50. So you see that the delivery fee have also been added. So once we have set up the products, the next thing we have to do is to proceed to add the customer. So we click on the select customer button, right? So this will now enable us to either we add an existing customer by typing the name, or we create a new customer by clicking the add customer button. So in this example, we'll add an existing customer. So we select the customer. You can see that the customer have been selected, as you can see. So the next thing we do is we proceed to add a discount. We have the discount button, or we add a coupon code. So, but we'll not do that. So we'll now proceed after we add the discount. If we're adding it, we'll now proceed to either check out or select the hold order button. So let's go ahead to, in this example, we'll go ahead and click on the checkout button. All right. So the next thing we do, we go ahead and choose a payment method. We can select either the cash payment or the card payment option. So let's go ahead and select cash payment. So here we'll now proceed to enter the amount that was received from the customer. So this is where we add the cash amount that we received. So if we got the full amount, we can go ahead and enter it there. So I go ahead and I'll type in the full amount. All right. So after adding that, so we can now proceed. So take note of this section, the credit balance section. So if the customer has credit, we can use the credit to discount the total amount that the customer has to pay. So currently we just need to enter the amount there and it will discount the balance due, but we'll not do this. So we just leave it blank. So next we'll add an order note here about the order if we want to make a note. So let's go ahead and click on the accept button. So now you see that the order has been processed. We can print or we skip. So this is an example on how you can create a new order. So after we have added this order, we can always access the order by navigating to the main menu section and select orders. So here you can see the order that we just created. So clicking on it, you can see the order details here. And we can go ahead and print a receipt by clicking this button, right? So let's close it. So we can also use if we have so many products, we can filter the product list by using the search button. So let's say, for example, we want to find a product. So we enter product 1. So you see that the product lists have been filtered. So we can also filter using the categories. So let's say we want to see only the products in the dresses category. So you can see we don't have any product there. Let's select the jeans category. So you can see the products in the jeans category. So we can now proceed to create another order. So for this time, we select product 4. So we select the customer. All right. So we'll now, instead of clicking the checkout button, we go ahead and click the hold order button. So we'll now proceed to enter a note. All right. So we type in the note as suspended order. And then after we click on the hold order button. So now that we have done this, the order has been suspended. So for us to bring back the order, we click on the card details. So you can see the list of cards we have. So we have 2 cards. So we click on that. Sorry, we click on this. So this will bring back the order. So we can now go ahead and suspend the order again by clicking on the hold order button. So now that the order has been suspended, coming back here, you can see that the cards has also been added here, and we can access the suspended order by clicking orders. So in the menu section here, we select on hold. So now you see the order that we just suspended. So clicking on it, so you see that it has brought the order and added it back to the shopping cart. So this is an example on how you can suspend an order. So let's proceed to checkout. We select card payment. We enter a note for the order, and then we click on the accept payment button. We confirm the pop-up. All right, so the order has been created, so we can now proceed. So to view the order, we select orders. So you can see the new order that we just added. So you can see the product and the details here, and we can print the order. So apart from creating and processing orders, we can also use the point of sale dashboard to process product returns. So if a customer returns a product, let's say we want to process a return, we can go ahead and then go to the order section. So let's say we are processing return for the order ID 20. So for this order, so let's say we want to do that. We navigate to the shopping cart section and select return order. So here we'll now enter the order ID. So we enter 20. So we now go ahead and select the order. So this will show the list of products. So let's say the customer is returning both product 1 and product 2. So we go ahead and tick it and click the return order button. So in the return order form, we'll now proceed to fill in the reason for the return and provide other information. So we do that for product 1. So we select faulty product as the reason. We enter the description. And then we also set the return action. So for this example, we will set the return action as refunded. So we proceed to product 2. We do the same thing, enter the reason for the return, set the product state, and then set the return action. So we'll now add detailed description here. And after doing that, for each of the products, we now proceed to submit. All right, so now we've submitted the return request. We can now proceed to access the details if we want to see the details by navigating to the main menu section and select returns. So here you can see the return requests that we've made. So clicking this, you can see we have two requests. So one is for product 1, as you can see here. The second is for product 2. Right. So this is an example on how to process customer product returns using the point of sale system dashboard. So the next thing we can do, we can also use the point of sale system dashboard to manage product inventory. So to do that, let's say we select any of the products, we click on the information button. So for this example, let's select product 1. So we click on product information. So in the product details page, you can see that we can see the current quantity of the product. So currently we have 8 quantity left. So let's say we want to make an order for this product. We go ahead and close this window. So we click on the close button. Here after we see the quantity, we add a new order for product 1. Enter the quantity as 8. Select the customer. And then we check out. So we select card payment. So let's say the customer paid in full. So the customer provided cash. We click on the accept button. So now coming back here, after we have placed the order, you notice that the quantity is now 0. So what that means is that there is no longer any quantity for this product. So for us to manage this product's inventory, we can place a supply request. To do that, we navigate to, we close this window, and we now proceed to the main menu section here and select inventory. So here you can see that in the low stock products section, we can see the list of products that have low stock. So this will enable us to know the products we can submit a supply request for. So you can see that in the product details page here, if the supplier detail has been supplied, we can see the details here, but currently no supplier has been attached to this product. So let's say, for example, we have a supplier. To submit a supplier request, we click on the request menu. So we go ahead and fill the supply request form. So for this example, we enter the quantity as, let's say we enter the quantity as 100. So we can now proceed to select the supplier and fill in the remaining information. So once we do that, we click on the request button to submit the request. So we click on the make request button. So to do that. So the next section here enables us, after we place a request, to track the status of the request. So currently we've not made any request here. So this is just examples on how you can manage your product inventory. As you can see, you can do that for any of the other products. And then you can always come back here to see the low stock products. So one more thing we can do is, instead of us using the manual way of entering products into the shopping cart, if we have set up barcode for each of the products, we can use the barcode scanner feature to add products to the cart. So to do that, we click on the barcode button. So this will enable us to access the scan barcode feature. So here we can now proceed, if we have a barcode scanner, to scan the product barcode, which will enable us to select the product. So we can also adjust our POS user account settings by selecting it here. So here we can adjust the basic account settings and also adjust other settings. So we can change the currency, we can adjust our name and email using this section. So you can work on the POS dashboard using the offline mode. So we are going to demonstrate that now. So if you look at the main menu section, you'll notice this option that says online. So what this shows is that we are currently working in the online mode. So we can proceed to deactivate the online mode by coming here and clicking the button. So you notice that the indicator has changed from online to offline. So what this means is that we are now working in offline mode. So in the offline mode, you can process orders and perform all other sales operations. but the only difference is that the order will not be saved until you go online. So let's demonstrate that. So in the offline mode, I'll proceed to create an order. So let's go ahead and do that. For this example, we select product 2. So we go ahead and choose the customer. All right. So we'll now proceed to checkout. All right. So we enter the amount. So let's say the customer paid cash for the total amount. So we go ahead and click on this button to process the order. So now we have processed the order. You can see that when we close the page, you notice that the order was saved as an offline order, as you can see here. So we can continue to add another order. So let's add another one. So we select product 3, select the customer. For the payment method, we choose card payment, and then we accept payment. So we skip. So you notice that the second order have also been saved as an offline order. So let's say we have processed the order for the day, and then we want to sync it with the online order. So you notice that in this section, we can just come here. So for us to do that, we come back here, we change this to online. So we are now back to the online mode. So what this means is that we are now using the internet. We go back to orders in the offline section. So what we do is we click on this button that says sync all offline orders. So we go ahead and do that. So this will now move the orders from the offline to the online. So you can see it's now moved from here to the previous order section. So what this means is that the order has been saved to our online store. So you can see it here. All right. So this feature actually is useful. For example, if you are located in areas with poor internet connection, you can also benefit from using this feature. So take note that the offline feature also kicks in automatically. You don't need to always click it. So if for any reason your internet goes offline, the feature will automatically switch from online to offline mode. All right. So these are some of the ways you can use the point of sale system dashboard to manage your customer orders, process order returns, and then manage your product inventory. So in this video, I've shown you how to use the point of sale system dashboard. Thank you for watching.